So, I had this used electric bike, and this was the battery case for it. And we got a new battery for it because the one that it came with, since it was used, was like kind of weak. And I used it a bit, and then the bike got a short in it, but the battery works just fine. So I opened it up, and there's a fuse somewhere. Here it is, and the connectors to the bottom and stuff. So I can't show you exactly what I did because I've already done it, but using some tools, these tools, I severed this wire and the other wires from the battery after examining it and making sure that the wires that I severed is not going to make it short circuit, but I don't think it was hooked up in a way that it could have short circuited. And most importantly, I made sure that nothing that was metal touched both sides of this battery. I could touch one of these electrodes, but if I touch the other, I'll get a shock. And that's, if you touch it with metal, the battery will short out and, explode. So, I didn't want that to happen while I was doing this, so I made sure that none of the tools I used crossed over those electrodes or any of these wires, touched or something. But once I pulled it out, it said all this stuff, and I'm like, what's all that stuff? I see the voltage and the 10 amp hours. So I looked up that website down there because I'm pretty sure this is a lead acid battery, and I need a lead acid battery because I don't have another way of charging it, another battery, like a battery of a different chemistry. But so I looked up that number and letters and got this battery model on the internet and on their website, and it said it was lead acid battery, which means that I can charge it in a various number of ways. Lead acid batteries aren't picky, and so I haven't charged it. It's just been sitting for a while. I actually ordered a charger a few days ago, which is 1 watt-hour more than the battery I got for my birthday, which is brand new, also a lead acid battery. And I wanted to show these batteries and what you can use them with. Here's my gear. Yeah, so I'm plugging in my gear. The next thing I need is this, which I don't really need this part, but I just need this part and this part, the USB. Okay, now it's plugged in to the watch. Now I have this thing, which is a car adapter and alligator clamps. So, before I plug it in, I'm going to connect it to one of the batteries. Now I'm going to plug this part in. And this thing is working properly. Could be there's something wrong with the adapter. I plug it in my phone. Well, I did just test it a minute ago, but it's not, Oh wait, it is charging. My watch isn't showing it for some reason, but when I plugged it into my phone, it says it's charging. Could just be a problem with the connector. charge my phone when I plug it into it, and I can plug this up to more powerful things as long as I have, you know, a little circuit that's going to protect my electronics. Is this charging, or is it just not telling me? Yeah, it is charging. Or, no, is it? Well, I know my phone is charging, so these batteries work. Yeah, I can see some sparks there. Actually, I think I might have gotten a little shock, but it just felt like a little bit of weirdness. So, my watch isn't charging for some reason. It could have to do with this cheap little adapter thing. But I don't know if you can hear it plugging into my phone. It says it's charging. I don't really have a way of showing that to you because I don't have a mirror. But yeah. So, I can charge my phone with these. If they were fully charged, which I haven't charged them first and they're still charging my phone, then I can charge other things. I mean, with that, what's it called? DC to AC power inverter. I can hook either of these batteries up to it and get 175 watts for however many amp hours times volts that equates to for the battery.